Yeah. You only show up when you pick shit up. Stay where you at. Yeah, yeah. You only show up when you think shit poppin'. Now stay where you at. Now the weight's going up. Now you tryna react. When the grind was other, you ain't steppin' the trap. Now the body card up. Now stay where you at. You only show up when you think shit poppin'. Now stay where you at. It's only few I rep. I don't see you often. When the rep felt like war, where the hell was the backing? How the muscle look different. Nah, stay where you at. I remember cold mornings, 5 a.m. with the iron. Sweat dripping off the things like the devil admiring. Everybody got jokes when the numbers not showing, but I ride solo and I'm still not alone. Talk slick from the couch with the soda and chips. I would deadlift, pulling like I'm moving whole bricks. Every rep felt heavy like the world on my back. Got his shoulders low wide, now they running the deck. Late stats, run a rack, silence, no spotters. Drowning without a shot, out rat spatter when game's gone. Panic mode, switch, tails tuck low. Subs, tweak, support, mute. With failure, make them glitch, pixels blow. Bitch, games fold under pressure, reps break like brittle spines. Phony splash packs, fleet gems, fake as fuck. Deleted from timelines. You only show up when you pick shit poppin'. Nah, stay where you at. It's only few I rep. I don't see you often. When the rims felt like wall, where the hell was the backing? That a muscle look different. While you bullshitting and jaw jacking. Nah, stay where you at. They love that highlight, they click the views. Hundreds of people watching, you know all that shit is fake news. Squat racks, sermons, preaching curls for the faith. Every plate on the ball was a test. I had the faith. See the body in build in a month gon' fad. It's built from the days when the mindset went bad. When motivation drip, discipline stepped in. While you scrolling through the gram, I was stacking the wins. Every drop a swing, proof that the gram was exact. So if you wasn't in the struggle, stay where you at. Y'all fake harder than a crackhead's promise. I see all of you and you still try to remain anonymous. Mythical beasts, y'all switch flaps like snitches on a snitch. Plotting from the laptop, ain't that some shit? Stay back, pussy, just a Porsche, just a glitch. I got it, move on. Stay where you at, and shit. Yeah. You only stay where you at.
Show love to the vision. Hit that like and get a free subscription. Lock in with precision. Support the show. That's the algorithm's ambition.
All right, what's going on, man? Big Duke all fire, no smoke, man. Back at it. Check this out on this Tuesday afternoon, right? Very rare that I do a Tuesday show, man. But I mean, I just got some emails. Heard some people talking about this and stuff like that. So I want to touch on it real quick. Not gonna be here long. Just want to touch on this real quick, man. Are you building together or are you trying to fix somebody? You know what I mean? So are you building or are you trying to fix somebody? You know what I mean? The purpose of the show is this right here, right? Peep game. You know what I mean? So you see all these habits that this person has. You know what I mean? You talk to them, you meet them, and you greet them and all that good stuff, and you see everything that you at up front that you like. Because again, like I said before, when you first meet somebody, it's all about the physical. It's all about the physical attraction. That's what it's about, the physical attraction. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, game change, we up. Hey, listen, need to start lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the gym. And it's not with the best words, right? Peep game. Put myself together. It's not with the best words. It's always with some, yo, you need to get your ass in the gym. Hey, yo, you need to lose some damn weight. It's always with some harsh words. It's not with re-encouraging words and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you. And then it's the morale. It breaks down people's morale when they want to do something. Now, granted, some people need to hear cold facts? Yes. Some people need to hear some cold facts. Some people need to hear, listen, it's time for you to stop bullshit. You know what I mean? You ain't doing what you need to be doing. I mean, hey, listen. Hey, tighten up. You know what I mean? So you need to get on the ball. Some people need to hear that. It's all about how and sometimes you got to take off the kid gloves with it And you got to sit there and go hardcore with it. You got to go in. You got to let them know you on some bullshit. You know? So I'm going to open up with this right here. I have seen many people come before me, and I'm telling you, a lot of times when women come before me, more than men, I don't see sometimes women, but mostly men. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I said this before. When women come before me and they sit there and say, "Listen, I want to sit there and get toned. I want to get tight and all that good shit right there, right?" You know what I mean? And then when they start to transform their body, "Oh, I don't want to do that. No, I'm starting to sit there and do that. No, I'm starting to sit there. I don't want to get too muscular." That's because of that man sitting there saying that, "I don't want you to get too muscular." I'm like, listen. You're not going to get muscular. You don't have enough testosterone to sit there and build muscle like that unless you do something illegal, unless you eat a lot of food. We just talked about this last week with Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny that we talked about that. And then here I am in the gym and I hear it again. You know what I mean? But my thing is this. It's about when you meet and greet somebody. Okay? We're going to get into this a little bit. When you meet and greet somebody, it's all about the physical attraction. That's what the first thing is. It's physical attraction. You don't know nothing about their mind. You don't know nothing about that. It's what you see is what you're attracted to. Before you start going through the vetting process and all that good stuff, and I got to sit there and see this and see that and look at this list and look at that list, it's the physical attraction. Do I like what I see? And it's at face value. You like what you see? Okay, cool. That's what it is. And it's hard to sit there and get somebody to deviate from what they stand on. Because if you see somebody, if a lady see a dude and he's a muscular dude, he's a big dude, a muscular dude, how you gonna sit there and tell fam, "Hey, listen, you need to sit there and get smaller"? Or if a dude meet a young lady and she's a little bit oversized, she's a little bit overweight, then all of a sudden, how you gonna tell that young lady, "Hey, listen, you need to start losing the weight"? That lady like, "Shit, you know what it was when you met me. This is what it is." You know what I mean? I'm a plus size woman. If you don't like me, keep it pushing. Move on to the next one. Move on to somebody that you like. Now, it's the craziest thing that I see a lot of women in real time, and they be right there with their man. And they'll sit there and say, "Well, I want to sit there and tone and tighten up this or tone and tighten up that." Okay, cool. I mean, what you want to do? And the husband be right there, boyfriend be right there. Had a situation like this right here before. Yeah, I want to get down about 20 pounds. Okay, cool. So this is what we need to do. Okay. The first thing is we're going to start with nutrition. Okay. So how much weight you talking about losing? I'm about losing 15 pounds. No. We don't need to do that. I remember I told a young lady one time in real time, I said, "Listen here." I said, "Listen, my hands are tied. I'm not going to go against that man's wishes. You know what I mean? I can't go against his wishes. He already said, you know what I mean? We're not going to do that. You're not going to do it." So in other words, what he's saying to me is that what he just told me is that, "Listen, young lady, you don't have my support." The young lady told me straight up, "I want to lose about 15 pounds. I said, "Okay, cool. I can help facilitate that. This is what we need to do. Here's the steps to sit there and get you down 15 pounds. Old boy standing there, no, we ain't going to do that. No, we ain't going to do that. Listen, my hands are tied. I can't do nothing with it." You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at him like, you need to sit there and be right here in front of this damn table, sitting talking to me, not her. If anything, you know what I mean? So, and guys, listen, I see a lot of times when you go to the gym, a lot of women go to the gym. I'm going to show you guys some clips before we get into this right here, because I'm going to be here long, but not at the same. No, I'm not going to be here that long, but I want to show you guys some things that I've seen in the gym. Sometimes people just do any goddamn thing. Sometimes I thought some of these, Planet Fitness things and other gyms, I thought it was just, some skit people trying to, sit there and put something up. But nah, fam, I seen this shit in real time. So we're going to play some clips that I seen people doing just abnormal shit. I don't know what they're working. I don't know if they know what they're working, but they're just doing shit just because. So the first clip I want to show you is this right here, right? Is that all of us. I see a lot of people passing away. Lord Sear, Shade 45, he just passed away. Due to health complications and stuff like that. And last year I put up a stream about a whole lot of people dying due to health complications. A lot of stuff can be prevented, but they don't want to sit there and take the time to do what they need to be doing. And that's eating better and being active. So the first clip is, listen, man, time waits for nobody. Give a fuck who you are. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Can I get a,
Let me run it back.
Could be developing diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
You're graduating.
You can't do this.
Yes, can I get a...
Yeah, no, deep dish.
You have to make a change. Good job, Jim. You got an A+.
Here are your fries, sweetie.
We're going to run that back for the people in the back. Salute, Dimps, Bruce Gas in the building. What's up, man? What's going on with y'all, man? Salute. Thanks for being in the building. Check this out. Choose your suffering. Suffer now, pay later. You know what I mean? Because time waits for nobody, including myself. So my thing is to stay as active, stay as healthy as I can for the betterment of myself and the people that are around me that I love. That's what my goal is. Now, what yours is, I don't know. It is what it is. But that's mine. Because time waits for nobody. All right, we're going to run that back. But you can choose your suffering. Hey, listen, I'm going to put the work in now. And here's the goofy shit that I hate to hear. Man, nobody can tell. You can't tell when it's your time. True, facts. Facts. But I can put a pause button. I can put a comma on that bitch, You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, but I can tell you this, from a time standpoint, percentage-wise, I guarantee percentage-wise, I'm going to live on a little bit longer than your ass eating chips and sodas and shit. You know what I mean? So let's run it back. Choose your suffering, man, before we get into the show. Let's go.
Can I get a,
Could be developing diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
You're graduating.
You can't do this.
Yes, can I get a...
Yeah, no, deep dish.
You have to make a change. Good job, Jim. You got an A+.
Here are your fries, sweetie.
And I get it, guys. A lot of times people don't like seeing shit like that because it pertains to them. It hit home because they have a relative, they have somebody that relates to, or it's them themselves right there. Because think about it, everything right now is represented by some type of treat. Kid pouting, give them some goddamn treat, give them some checks or something to snack on. You know what I'm saying? You in school, they run their ABCs or they times tables, give them some candy or some shit. You see what I'm saying? Because it hit home. People don't like looking at shit like that, fam. People don't like man, fuck that. Because it's so close. It's so close because it's either you or somebody that's doing that shit. You know what I mean? So the thing is, a lot of times you don't like the change until you see these cats right here looking up. You looking up at them like that right there. That's how it is right there. That's the only time when you sit there and feel like you need to change, when they looking at your ass. You know what I mean? Telling you what procedure's about to happen. You down there knocked out. And that's what you're doing right there, looking up at them. All right? I get it. It hit hard. You know what I mean? Because this right here, they about to have surgery on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the order of operation right here. This is what this shit look like. Okay? Normally it's this right here. You need to change. Right? You know what I mean? That you need to change. You need to start doing something. Okay? Then all of a sudden, from there, you get out, and then you come here. You come here because it's an event happening. It's your kid's birthday. It's your birthday. It's something that's make sure you sit there and grab one of these excuses off the shelf right here. Okay? And then after that, you're back here. Okay? Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I'm gonna put you on this medication. Now, I mean, 6 months, and then we're gonna see how it go from there. If you're gonna stay on it, what kind of dose you need, and then from there you don't change. So what happened is from here, guys, you start taking the medication. Shit, as long as I eat this Whopper Junior, not the whole Whopper, I can sit there and eat what I want to eat, as long as I take them pills. And then from here, they looking at your ass. It's time to get that procedure done. They looking at your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to do work. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, man. Before we get into the show, building it together or fixing somebody, that's what it's about. Okay? All right? So that's the first one. The second thing is, for you guys is going to this gym, and you don't know what you're doing and how you're doing it. Okay? This next clip right here is all about people don't know what they're doing in the gym. Okay? They just doing any goddamn thing. Anything. So let's get into this, man. Y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can probably see it. Look at this shit. Now, let me see, can I make it bigger? I don't think I can make it any bigger. Okay, so Buddy is laying on the, make this shit should be big. He is laying on his back. The bench is at an incline, and he's doing some weird shit with some dumbbells. You can't not make this shit up, man. Let me just come in. Here we go. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. I don't know if I can. I'm trying to get a play in there. But just look at it. Look at this right here, right? It's a still shot. He is laying on his back. You know what I'm saying? So I snuck a little peek of him. Look at this shit. What the fuck is he doing? You know what I mean? It's one of those things, guys, where you sit there and you got to ask yourself, man, like, what are you doing, fam? What are you trying to work? What are you trying to get done? Nothing. Let's go. Look at this. So I don't know, man. I just think that sometimes people sit there and they just have this notion where, you know what I mean, I'm going to just go in here and just make up some shit as I go along. And that go hand in hand with this goofy shit too. Look at this shit. Look at that dumb shit. Look at that shit. So he is laying on his back, pressing on the Smith machine now, pressing the bar up and down. Now, if the thing was to slip off, even though the bar is on a guided rail, if the thing was to slip off, come across his chest or come across the knees, well, the first thing he'll do is run up to the top, run up to the front desk and go complain about it. Okay? You know what I mean? Just dumb shit. Listen, if you don't know what you're doing, get a plan. Okay? You know what I mean? Research it. It's a plethora of information out there. You know what I mean? Research it. Just dumb. Now, further ado, man, let's get into the show, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into this, right? So the first thing I noticed, when you building together or you trying to fix somebody, let's talk about this thing, man. You chose them. You meet somebody, you go out for dinner, you date them, you know what I'm saying? Now you live together, right? Let me pull down my name real quick, guys. But now 1 year in, nothing has changed. However, you look at them and say you should lose about 50. About 50 of them. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You hold on a second, guys. Hold on. So this is what it is. You choose them. You know what I'm saying? And this is how it normally goes, guys. Be the man meet the woman or the woman meet the man, doesn't matter. You chose them. You meet somebody, you go out for dinner, you date them, now you live together. And now all of a sudden you want them to lose about 50 of them. 50 pounds, it doesn't work like that, fam. It hit different. Again, my thing is this: when you see somebody, the first thing you see is the physical attraction. You see what that lady look like. You see what the old boy look like. You can't, in turn, when you sit there and see them, and you see them moving for a 365, hey, listen, lose some weight. You know what it was when you met them. And that's my thing, is that you can't sit there and expect that person to change. That's not your place, fam. It's only if they want to change. It's on them. And that's going to lead me to the next one is, you met them exactly how they were. In the beginning, here's the thing about it. In the beginning, you focus on one of three things. It's one of these three things right here. It's at the forefront. Okay? Let me pull this down real quick. Let me pull that down. Oh, y'all can see it. It's one of three things. One, it's a vibe. You just feel them. You know what I mean? You got a good feel for the person. Y'all cool. Y'all got a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, you just, hey, we just having a great time. You just vibing. Okay, cool. I like that vibe. Number two, hey, opportunity present itself. It's out to the club, late night. Hey, let me get this in real quick. Or three, with what you can't see right there, you just physically attracted to them. Hey, you may be just attracted to them. You never know. You may just be attracted to that person. But it's one of these three things right here, guys, in the beginning that right here is at the forefront. It's a vibe, opportunity meets, or you just physically attracted to them. You never know. But it's one of these three right here. It's at the forefront. You can't be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? You see that right there, and then all of a sudden you want to change that. It doesn't happen like that, fam. It doesn't. Again, people don't change because you want them to. Motivation doesn't come from nagging. Y'all got to remember that shit, man. If you nag somebody to death, what you think they're going to change? Because you sitting there browbeating them to death about sitting there getting into the gym? Hell nah. Shit ain't going to happen like that. Here's what happened, though. What you will get is resentment. What you will get is insecurities. What you will get a lot of emotional distance at this point of the game. Motivation don't come from criticism. You can't sit there and you sit there and that's your person. If this is your person now, you can't sit there and criticize them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, you ain't doing shit. The fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to the gym. Why the fuck you ain't coming with me? You already big. You know you big. What the hell you doing? It don't work like that. They're going to become emotionally distant from you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be somebody's renovation project. Because, again, when you first met them, you knew what it was. That's one thing you guys got to understand, that when you first met them, you seen their body type. You like them. If they're endomorph, is they a mesomorph, or they're a mesomorph? Okay? Which one? But you see it up front. You can't keep nagging them and nagging them and nagging them. You're going to get a lot of resentment because of that. They're going to sit there and want to separate themselves. They're going to start hiding shit from you. And then on top of that, they're going to be insecure about their body. People don't change because you want them to. Salute my girl Armin Brown, who said that way back in the day. People not going to change because you can say all what you want. People don't change because you want them to. Y'all bugging, man. Next up. Here's the real question right here. This is what I want to know. If health and fitness matters that much, why didn't you choose someone who already lived that lifestyle? Huh? This is what I don't get. If health and fitness, case in point, let me put myself on the Summer Jam screen. Case in point. If health and fitness, that's me, right? That's me. Health and fitness is all day, every day. Old school iron ass whooping. That's yours truly right there, right? If you don't like it, salute. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm cool with it. However, that's me. But I'm not going to choose somebody who don't fit the model of what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to sit there and build a bay. I'm not sitting there trying to sit there and say, well, let me try to work on this and work on that and work on this and work on that and work on this and work on that. No. Because why? Is something that I'm trying to do is not coming from that individual. You see what I'm saying? So again, my thing is this. It's not build a bay. It's not sitting there trying to sit there and build somebody up. If it's not already in them to do it, they're not going to do it. Okay? So again, the thing is, guys, is that you can't sit there and make somebody do some shit that they don't want to fucking do. And that's what a lot of men and women, y'all want some drones, man. What that shit was, Eddie Murphy? Whatever you like. That's what y'all want. Y'all don't want nobody to sit there and express themselves like that because you're scared of that shit. You're frightened. You know what I mean? So again, you coming in the door, my thing is this. The real question is, if health and fitness matters that much to you, why you didn't choose someone who already lived that lifestyle, fam? Why choose somebody that looked like this right here? Right? Come on, why choose somebody look like that and then try to sit there and change them? It's not going to happen. I be hearing some of the goofy shit around here, and this is some of the goofy shit I be hearing around here. Yeah, man, this is the dumbest shit ever. I'm telling you. Yeah, if you start doing it, your woman will lead. She'll follow you. You know what I mean? She'll just join you. I'm like, you motherfuckers dumb as fuck. Y'all are some mental midget. Again, I'm good at what the fuck I do, guys. I'm good at what I do, right? I can't train motivation. I can't train your heart. If your heart is not into it, then you're not going to be motivated to do this shit. It got to come from within. Just because you going to the gym 5 days a week and you met said person, be it be man or woman, you know what I'm saying? You met them and you seen them look a certain way. And then all of a sudden you start getting mad at them. You start to browbeat them. You start to nag them. You start to criticize them. And you think they're going to change because of that? No. They may do it for a short stint just because of the shut you up. You know what I mean? Let me get them off. Man. Let me just sit there and do this shit. I'm tired of them nagging. I'm tired of them hitting me up. Ooh. Let me go ahead and do this shit. Fine. But it's coming from them, not you. It's coming from, you know what I mean? Coming from you, not them. It's forced upon. And nobody like to be controlled. Nobody like to be in a controlled situation. But I'm here to tell you, I feel just me, just listening in this space right here, and y'all know me, I ain't no pandering ass motherfucker, but I like to sit there and say the pendulum swing both ways. I love that term right there because it's true. But mostly men, a lot of men want these drones. They want drones. They want women who won't have mindless drones and shit like that. Have them drones they controlled by something. They want to be the ventriloquists. They want to be the puppet master. They don't want nobody to think for themselves. And you got some women out here the same way. Same damn way, but it's mostly men, not the women. It's mostly men that want to control every facet of every angle, every minute, every hour of the day. You got to do this. You got to do that across the board. Okay? Oh, shit. Cool. That's what's up. But the thing is, man, to have a happy medium, reinforce them. And that's going to bring me to my next slide. Okay? What's the solution, big dude? What's the solution? If that is your person and the one person is not as healthy, then health become a shared mission. It's a shared thing. It's something that you want to do together. Instead of saying, you need to lose some weight, you fat bitch, say, let's start walking together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, get your big ass up. Get your ass up. Cook better meals. Train together. Build routines. Remove junk food. All this stuff you can do. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, guys, what I see is it's a lot of enabling going on. It's a lot of excuses going on because I told you guys before, once you get somebody a solution, that equals no more fucking excuses because people don't want to sit there. They don't like excuses. They don't want excuses, man. They just want to sit there and problem. So they can sit there and say, but this, but that, but this, but that. And what that equals is a plethora of fucking excuses. Reach in the shelf and pull one off. Solutions equal no more excuses. Solutions equal no more excuses. So again, I'm right here with it. What's the solution? If that's your person, and one person is not as healthy, then health become a shared mission. Instead of saying lose some weight, let's say, listen, let's start walking together. Cook better meals. Here's the thing about that. I got to answer for all of them. Let's sit there and say one of them, both you guys can't cook. Okay, cool. It's shit. Google's your friend. Learn how to cook. Google. You know what I'm saying? Google that shit. If one of you guys are a proficient cook, okay, cool. Okay, babe, listen, I'm going to start cooking our food from now on. Because when you start to sit there and cook said meal, you can control the sodium. You control the meals. You know the food is fresh. You know it's clean. Your hands are clean. You know nobody not messing over it. Hey, listen, we're going to start drinking water with our meals. And better yet, I'm going to go a little bit deeper with you. Here's the thing about it. We're going to sit there and reserve the right to drink at all. Wait a minute. Hold on a second, dude. Let me break that down. Here's the thing about that, home team. Check this out. It's not about that. If you chew your food enough, your body have natural enzymes to break down food already from a chemical standpoint. If you chew your food up enough, your body will automatically break the food down, and then you can reserve the right to drink maybe like 20 minutes later. But in the Western culture, we so inclined to sit there and chew, drink. That slows down the digestion process. But if you sit there and chew your food up enough and you chew it up fine enough, your body already got enzymes in it to break that food down, okay? But what we'll do is we'll eat, sip, eat, sip, eat, sip, eat, sip. And I told you this before. Think about it. Cold restricts, heat expands. What I mean by that, a lot of times we'll eat something hot and we'll drink something cold. That slows down the digestion process. In the Eastern culture, played in China. Learned this when I was over there in China playing ball. Egypt, all those countries like that. When they eat, when they do drink something, it's something hot. It speeds up the digestion process. And then when they do drink something, it's maybe like 4 to 6 ounces, and mostly tea. It helps with digestion, okay? Think about it. Cold restricts, heat expands. You know, I went a little bit too deep on that right there, but that's how that shit goes, guys. That's how it goes. Next one is train together, okay? Even though, let's sit there and say this situation right here on the screen. Say the woman is a little bit more fit than Buddy right there, right? Okay, cool. Of course, he probably can't do everything you're doing, especially from a cardio standpoint, from what just the image alone. I'm just using the image alone. He's probably a little bit more, she probably a little bit more cardio in better shape than him. Cool. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at your pace. Okay. We're going to walk half a mile. Okay. And then what will happen is we're going to sit there and increase that. Okay. From 2 laps to 3 laps to 4 laps. Okay. And then what happened is we're going to document that time. And then from a resistance standpoint, because right now you're just doing cardio, from a resistance standpoint, we can do something simple as push-ups. Can't go wrong with push-ups. Basic, ground level push-ups. You can't do push-ups, regular men push-ups, do modified push-ups on your knees. You will progress. And then on top of that, we're going to finish off with the nutrition part of things. Like I said earlier, somebody cook. We can't cook. We'll Google it. We'll know we're bringing in some good food, some good carbs, some good protein, some good fats, and then we'll move from there. But do it as a team. Number 3, build routines. Okay, in the morning, this is what we're going to do. Salute to my man GP. We're going to get up. We're going to work out 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes before work? Okay, cool. All right, let's get it in. Doesn't take much. You know what I'm saying? Okay. In the weekend, what we're going to do, we're going to have a little bit of fun, but at the same time, we're not going to go overboard. We're going to stay within our limit because we sit there and made a pact that we're going to do this and we're going to do it together. And number 3, yeah, get rid of the junk food. And that just boils down to discipline. That just simply boils down to discipline. Ground level discipline. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of it. Take it out the gym. So take it out the house. Take it out the pantry. So what you'll do is you replace the junk food, and then as soon as you replace the junk food, what healthy snacks I can incorporate. And that's how that shit works, man. It's just not hard, man. No, this shit is not hard at all. But people make it things like this right here, so they try to make things harder than what it is. Because I like to hear people sit there and talk about, well, they can't do this because of that, because of my thyroid, because I got this, and because I'm on this type of medication. That's cool. That's cool. That's all well and cool. Everybody got something. I told you guys before, everybody got something. Where's my shit at? It doesn't matter. Everybody done been through something. You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking anybody ailment, medication, anything like that, because I don't told you guys before, and I'm gonna keep it up here. Everybody go through something, man. Everybody. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not immune to it. It doesn't matter. You're gonna go through something. You're gonna go through something. And this right here on the screen, not the globe, but a lot of times this will break a lot of people down and they'll be done. You know what I'm saying? And to date, the left shoulder surgery was the worst one I ever had. You know what I'm saying? Left for dead, shot 4 times, minor bike surgery, 5 knee surgeries. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to go through something. Not saying you got to, but you will. If you live long enough, you're going to go through something. It's what you do after the fact. It's what you're going to do after the fact. That's at the forefront. You know what I mean? What y'all saying in the chat? Nikki, what's up with you, girl? What's going on, Nick? How you doing? Welcome to. Oh, I know that's Big Sus right there. Big Sus right there. What's up, girl? What's going on? But I hit you up after this, Nick. Everybody got to go through something. Everybody. I'm not immune. Nikki's not immune. Cyrus not immune. Bruce Gas not immune. Dimp's not immune. Armin Brown, GP, JT. You know what I mean? She, everybody. You're not immune. Everybody go through something, guys. I'm just saying, man. For real. Let me show this real quick, man, before I get up out of here. Oh, man. All right. Next up, man, I want to show you. Again, this is something that showed this before. It's something that you can prepare for. When you're on the fitness and health journey, you're gonna have naysayers out there. You have people they're not gonna be on your same, y'all not gonna be on the same path. Especially when you start to transform for the better. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Because they think you think you're better than us. You think you're better than us and all that good shit right there. But, hey, listen, I put the work in, you didn't. So you can prepare for this right here. Let's get it.
Dude, I lost 20 pounds. I can start seeing it in my face. Hey, that's awesome, man. I'm proud of you. Dude, I lost 40 pounds. I noticed that my love handles are going away. Oh, good stuff. Hey, I'm down 60 pounds. Look at the veins that are starting to come out. Cool. Hey, I've lost 80 pounds now. Look at the crazy muscle definition. Oh, nice. Hey, I'm officially down over 100 pounds. And look, I got a 6-pack. Dude, who cares?
That's facts, man. That's facts. I want to go back to this right here, though. I want to go back to this right here. Where is it at? I want to go back to this one. Okay? Again, motivation doesn't change. Well, it doesn't come from nagging. Motivation doesn't come from criticism. You know what I mean? Because what happened is, you know what I mean, that again, from an attention standpoint, they will sit there and retract from your ass. They will sit there and start to disconnect from you, conversation-wise. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to start looking for attention elsewhere. You know what I mean? Because what happened, guys, here's the thing about it. Somebody out there in the world will sit there and give them a compliment. Oh, damn, you look good. Oh, I like this, you look good. And then I getting that shit from home. Next thing you know what I'm saying? They starting to sit there and fade away. They start to fade away slowly but surely. So the thing is, what you got to realize is that, especially public, I mean, you criticizing your partner in public like this right here. You're not going to change, especially not going to change somebody like that. You know what I mean? You can't, and it will not. But my thing is this: if you don't have the patience, you don't have the time, or you just don't want to do it, then ride solo. Because my thing is this: the bigger question is, like I said before, the bigger question is, if health and fitness matters that much to you, why you didn't choose someone who's already living that lifestyle? Okay? Remember that. Okay? For you ladies out there, I don't know if it's status, it's social status, it's money, whatever it look like for you guys out there. You know what I mean? Opportunity present itself. You want to sit there and see an easy lick. You want to go ahead and get your little thing wet. Whatever it is, man. You got to have some discipline about yourself. You know what I mean? So again, hey, listen, find somebody in your lane. Find something that you like. You know what I mean? If it's that right there, if you like that fitness type, hey, listen, go ahead and get that. But don't sit there and waste somebody else. The biggest thing that's going to be wasted is time. Remember that, guys. Time. The only thing you're going to do is waste yours and somebody else's time if you're trying to get some shit or do something right there that you feel like you don't want for the long haul. Anyway, I just want to touch on that for real quick. But before I get up out of here, guys, make sure that, guys, real quick, when you guys are squatting, if you're doing air squats or back squats, one thing is make sure a little bit more vertical. You don't want to be forward leaning, okay? Because over time, you'll be talking about, you'll look at the image on the left, lumbar is giving you issues, okay? You want to be like the right. And then for you guys won't be coming on here and he'll be talking about them damn push-ups, man. Listen. Show you this before. Keep your elbows in about 15 degrees. You want to be like the arrow, not like the T, with your arms flared out to the side. With that position alone, you're going to start feeling it in your shoulders over time. It's not going to happen in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but months turn to years. And the first thing you're going to say is, hey, listen, why every time I do push-ups, I don't feel it in my chest, I feel it in my shoulders? One, because you're probably not going down deep enough. And two, you got elbow flare. Your elbows are flared out here. That's going to have an impingement on anterior delt. You know what I'm saying? So bring your elbows in about 15 degrees. Maybe you're doing them modified on your knees or you're doing stand-up push-ups. Okay? Anyway, man. What's the deal, Cyrus? What's up with you, big dog? How you doing, man? What's good? So one more time, man, before I get up out of here and let y'all enjoy the rest of the odd day that I know I went live on a Tuesday, but I'm glad you're here, right? One more time, on the squats, make sure that you're a little bit more vertical, head up, instead of that forward lean like the image on the left, because even if you're doing air squats, that forward lean, you can see right down there, lumbar section, you know what I mean? It's going to be an issue, especially if you got a bar on your back, okay? So you want to be here, right here, with the image on the right. And then two, we want to be doing the arrow, not the T. Bring your elbows in about 15 degrees instead of them flared out. Now, again, the T is the most common. That's common. That's common. Most people do, they push-ups like that right there, okay? But we want to be the arrow, all right? All right, cool. Let's see what Cyrus saying. Cyrus say, hey, I hear you, Cyrus. Heading to the gym now after the show. No doubt, man. Where's Cyrus at? Right there. That's what I like to hear, big dog. Me too, actually. Me too, Cyrus, for real. Me too, big dog, for real. That's what I'm headed at now. That's what I'm about to get up out of here now, and shit, for real. But, hey, man, listen. That's the thing about it. And listen, guys, you want to be fixing somebody instead of trying to, well, you want to build together instead of fix somebody, okay? Again, that's your issue. When you meet somebody, you see them, they see you, that's what it is. It's all about the physical attraction, okay? But don't sit there and waste somebody's time if that's not your cup of tea. You know what I mean? Don't sit there and do that right there. Don't be a habitual time waster, right? You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here how we came in. You know what I mean? Salute everybody came in. Big Sis, Cyrus, you know what I mean? Bruce Gas in the building. And who else came up in the building? Dimps was in the building. And everybody can watch this from a bird's eye view and can watch the replay. We're going to get out of here how we came in, man. That's my time. Big Duke. Oh, fire. No motherfucking smoke. All right? Give me your ear for about 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Peace.
Yeah. You only show up when you pick shit up. Stay with yeah. You only show up when you think shit poppin'. Now stay with Now the weight's going up. Now you tryna react. When the grind was ugly, you ain't stepping the trap. Now the body carved up. Now stay with You only show up when you think shit poppin'. Now stay with It's only few I rep. I don't see you often. When the rep felt like war, where the hell was the backing? How the muscle look different? Nah, stay with I remember cold mornings, 5 a.m. with the iron. Sweat dripping off the bench like the devil admiring. Everybody got jokes when the numbers not showing, but I ride solo and I'm still not alone. Talk slick from the couch with the soda and chips. I would deadlift, pulling like I'm moving whole bricks. Every rep felt heavy like the world on my back. Got his shoulders a little wide, now they running the deck. Late stats, wanna rack silence, no spotters. Drowning without a shot, out rat spatter when game's gone. Panic mode, switch, tails tuck low. Subs, tweet, support, mute. With failure, make them glitch, pixels blow. Bitch, games fold under pressure, reps break like brittle spines. Phony splash packs, fleet gems, fake as fuck. Deleted from timelines. You only show up when you big shit poppin'. Nah, stay where you at. It's only few I rep. I don't see you often. When the rims felt like wall, where the hell was the backing? That a muscle look different while you bullshitting and jaw jacking. Nah, stay where you at. They love that highlight, they click the views. Hundreds of people watching, you know all that shit is fake news. Squat racks, sermons, preaching curls for the faith. Every plate on the ball was a test. I had the faith. See the body in build in a month gon' fad. It's built from the days when the mindset went bad. When motivation did discipline stepped in. While you scrolling through the gram, I was stacking the wins. Every drop a swing, proof that the gram was exact. So if you wasn't in the struggle, stay where you at. Y'all fake harder than a crackhead's promise. I see all of you and you still try to remain anonymous. Mythical beasts, y'all switch flaps like snitches on a snitch. Plotting from the laptop, ain't that some shit? Stay back, pussy, just a Porsche, just a glitch. I got it, move on. Stay where you at, and shit. Yeah. You only stay where you at.
All right, man. That's my time, man. Y'all take it easy out there. Let me enjoy the rest of your week. I'll probably touch base with y'all, man, Saturday. All right? That's my time, man. Big Duke, all fire, no smoke.